Young Thug has sent out a message from jail claiming that rap music is under attack from the government, from the police, and that this problem is much bigger than just YSL, and that the entire industry must come together to protect rap music. Let's dive into it. Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Rashad Crenshaw back again with another video. Now, Young Thug has sent out a message from jail. Somebody has been a conduit for him to send out a message. And in the message, Young Thug is basically pleading with everybody to help support him, to defend rap lyrics, to sign a petition to help defend rap lyrics, claiming that rap is under attack, black art is under attack, and we all need to come together and protect YSL. And other rappers, by the way. Yeah, them too. Let's take a look. Now, the thing about this that I just can't wrap my mind around is you guys really think you're untouchable. Like, a lot of you rappers who are in the streets think you're untouchable. Look, if you're not going to get out of the streets, whatever, cool, fine, so be it. Destroy the community, do you. Just don't tell everybody what you're like, don't tell me what you did. Because even if I'm a normal listener who's going to say, but turn that mumble shit off. A cop who's been tasked with investigating you since 2015, they might turn that shit all the way up. Hey, turn up that Young Thug, bro. I'm trying to see if I can get this motherfucker. I'm trying to see if I can get this nigga. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. It's a whole different ball game. And it's like, y'all want to paint this narrative of black art is under attack. Which black art? R&B? The blues? Soul music? Gospel music? Which black art is under attack? Please tell me. Rap, right? Hip hop. But let's be objective here. It's a small percentage of rappers that are getting wrapped up and locked up and sent away behind fuckery. YFN Lucci had a very simple job. Obey these people who have you on probation. Don't be out here running around doing stuff you're not supposed to do. Don't participate in drive-bys. It was so simple. He couldn't do that. He's in jail, facing RICO. Young Thug and Gunna, all they had to do was stay out of trouble. Young Thug was a multi-millionaire famous rapper, and he still finds a way to put himself in harm's way. Why? How is it happening to where y'all still find a way to be in the streets despite being a famous rapper? How? Black art is not under attack. Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars are not going to be locked up next year on RICO. They make black music. Anderson .Paak is black. Bruno makes black music with Anderson .Paak. Are they going to pop up locked up tomorrow? No. Is Chris Brown going to get locked up on RICO? No. Let's stop playing the victim game. Black art is not under attack. And it's funny how the black community is really going to rally around these dudes who have marketed insane amounts of drug use, death culture, destruction to the community. Y'all are really going to come around these dudes and try to protect them from the consequences of their own actions. Just don't put no lyrics in the song that make you look guilty. What's so hard about that? Why is this a difficult thing? Young Thug, just to clarify for those of you who are still in La La Land, Young Thug is not in jail because of his lyrics. I've said this many a times. There are many rappers who still to this day, for some reason, rap about being in the streets. One of my favorite rappers, in fact, my favorite group of rappers right now, Griselda. I can hardly listen to them because every other song is about being in the streets and selling drugs and shooting folk. Let's tell the truth. Benny the Butcher is not being hit with RICO. Yet, Conway the Machine, West Side Gun, none of these dudes are getting hit. They rap about drug selling every second. Every millisecond is something about moving dope. Every millisecond, gangster this, drugs this, moving that, shooting this, shooting that, trigger finger this, trigger finger that, streets this, trenches that. Them dudes is still free. They're still free. The reality is these dudes want to play rapper and gangster at the same time. It didn't work because it's never going to work. Now that they had to face the consequences of their actions, they want you to sign this petition. Why? They want you to sign it because Young Thug himself has mentioned certain crimes in his lyrics and doesn't want the prosecutor to be able to bring that up in court in front of a jury. Problem is, it's too late. But there may be other lyrics that we haven't heard of yet that really might incriminate YSL. I mean, if he's done it before, who's to say he hasn't done it again? What I would say is this. The only petition we should ever sign is a petition to stop... why? It's like... Why would we even sign the... Like, you can't get locked up on lyrics. So the only thing I can think of here is them saying, hey, look, you can't bring up lyrics in court unless it leads to something sufficient, unless it leads to some sort of evidence. Don't bring them up. What he basically wants is to have a clean slate image in court. He doesn't want the jury to have an idea of him that isn't legitimate, that he thinks isn't legitimate. He doesn't want these gangster rap lyrics to be brought up in court, making him look crazy. If you don't want a certain image of you propagated, do not propagate that image. There is a feminine mindset in a lot of dudes in our community. And I'm not talking about Young Thug wearing dresses or skirts or anything. Young Thug is clearly a dangerous dude. I'm not trying him. I'm not trying to try Young Thug. But when I say feminine, I mean y'all dudes really, really believe in your head that you can do ABC and get result XYZ. No, you have to do the right thing to get the right result. You can't engage in buffoonery and crime and then expect to walk out on the other side a free, innocent man. No, if you don't want lyrics brought up in court, stop saying stuff that incriminates you. Stop. If you don't want to be seen as a thug or a gangster, stop portraying yourself that way. Basic 2+2 stuff that just doesn't, for some reason, doesn't go into the mind of these rappers. Y'all think like chicks. Keep it a buck. Y'all think like chicks. Chick comes to the stage. Well, you know, y'all should just accept me for being overweight and I should be accepted and I should be able to get whatever man I want. That's that logic of I could come into the game unprepared and get the results of someone who came prepared. No. Y'all think like chicks. Despite bragging about being the realest illa killer gorilla nigga, y'all still think like chicks. You put in the work to get the results that you have now. You put the work in. You were in the streets allegedly. You rapped about being in the streets. You rapped about some crimes that actually occurred. You now have to reap the repercussions of that. You can't have it both ways. But what we're seeing is people wanting to have it both ways. It doesn't work like that. The industry is an embarrassment to the black community. The only time they ever come together to do anything is to protect themselves. They don't protect black people. They don't protect black children. They allow people to put on music talking about who I smoke and when I see you and all these other disrespectful rap songs. That's what they want to protect. They want to move them and their kids to neighborhoods as far away from you as possible while simultaneously selling you death. How y'all don't hate these industry people, I don't understand. It's embarrassing to watch, to see a tight-knit industry sell their own community. Because I don't claim to be a black power, this, that, and the third, but these rappers do claim to be about that. They claim to be black this, black that. And yet you move as far the hell away from black people as you can while simultaneously selling to them, kill each other, sell drugs to each other, destroy each other. Don't marry, do this, do that, hot girl summer. It's like, what, like, how, y'all don't deserve grace. You don't deserve grace. You sow seeds of destruction and now you want the whole community to come around you with a hedge of protection like y'all are the chosen people. No. Should have been more responsible with the lyrics, and that's just how I feel about it.